Welcome back to Mouse Gun Guy. Today we have a really interesting old gun. This is a Webley & Scott model 1912 and 6.35 millimeter. This gun is made in England. You can see here it has the Webley & Scott Limited London Birmingham 6.35 millimeter automatic pistol. And we have reviewed another Webley & Scott. This is the 1908, and so the 1912, some of the differences is they made an internal hammer and they moved the ejection port to right on top, and they added some sights. The 1908 does not have sights, so this one has some little sights, and for what they're worth, this one also has checkered walnut grips, which was pretty unusual for these guns. And also you look at the mag release on the 1908, you can see it's right in the middle, and here it's moved a little bit to the right side of the frame there. And it does have a 6-round magazine. This is serial number 95109, and there's the Webley & Scott winged bullet, typical of their firearms. The Harrington Richardson is a gun I've also done a video on that was licensed from Webley & Scott to make the Harrington Richardson. You can see it looks very much like these guns externally, and it's actually kind of a combination of these two. You can see it has the same kind of, what am I looking at here? The safety is the same here, a little bit different there on the safety. It has 13 serrations instead of 12, and it has no ejection port. It just ejects when the slide goes back. And this one's on the side. So they do have the internal hammer designed like the 1912. And so that's the Harrington Richardson, and those are both, I have videos on each of those. This one is a little bit difficult to reassemble when you got it apart. Let me just see if I can do this here. Need to cock it, make sure it's cocked. Okay, got the mag out. Then you pull down and out on the bottom of the trigger guard, and that allows everything to come off forward, and this one sticks a little bit, so there it goes. Okay. You can see this, when this goes in, it pushes up this tab here, and it catches on the bottom of the barrel right there. You can see this notch there that catches in, so that's what holds it in. All the machining is very nice, very tight. And this is interesting, it has 2 recoil springs and guide rods at the back of the slide there. And the sights, when I was looking down the sights, the extractor kind of sticks up in the way of the blade sight. So really interesting little gun. And it first appeared in 1912 when it hit the market. It was made until 1938 or 1940. And let's see if I can remember how to get it back. It is a little bit dicey. Let's see. Okay, she's getting stuck. Oh, there. Before I just hit it, and that seems to do it. If I can push that back in, snap it. There it goes. Now, got it back together. So just under 15,000 of these were made before they stopped making them around 1938 or 1940. So, very nice, functional little gun. The fact that it was made so long and it's competing against all the German and Belgian firearms in the 6.35 or 25 ACP caliber means that it must have been selling well enough to keep making. And so just another part of our mouse gun firearms history. There are 2 screws holding this. I need to mention that the top screw is shorter than the bottom screw, so they're not just interchangeable. The top screws are a different length. Okay, that's the Webley & Scott model 1912 in 6.35 millimeters.